did an overseas institutional visit to Boston University for 3 months this spring, and it was brilliant. It was a really eye-opening experience. I really got to see what the American academic system is like, and much more importantly, work together closely with a professor who does the exact topic that I do. He's very interested, and we're writing a paper together on it. So all of that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for this opportunity. I actually also have another paper with someone else I visited whilst there, which I guess is something that maybe this is specific to America, but the fact is there were lots of universities. Wherever you go, there's going to be other universities and other academics. And so I was hosted in Boston University, but I mean, especially Boston, there were so many universities there. But I also did a few visits outside of Boston to other academics in the field. And I really got to see what the academic experience is like in America, which is it's very different. And so being able to see what academia is like in a different country just allows you to kind of get a bit more experience of what that's like and think about whether you want to go there afterwards, which obviously is helpful when planning your career. So obviously when you're picking your country for your OIV, there's naturally going to be a tendency that you're going to pick somewhere which is interested in the work that you do. So for me, I do bank reform, and America is very interested in this sort of thing. I played the numbers game. I emailed a lot of different people, and most of them didn't get back to me, but some of them did, and all you need is one person to host you. Larry, the one who I ended up hosting me, he just sent me an email back saying, sure, give me a call on my cell phone, so I did. And he was great, and we talked about his book and what I was interested in. And it was actually very easy. He just said, yeah, sure, come over for 3 months. And so I did. And it was lucky it was in Boston, because Boston's nice as well. But that was a side benefit. You pick your destination based on the people that are there, and you're going to know the people that you want to go see because you've already been doing your research for a little while. There are going to be some names in your head that other people you want to talk about. You'll get a lot more out of it if you're with somebody who is interested and excited about your particular research. And the reason they're going to be interested and excited about your research is because it's their research as well. Before the visit, I was kind of in that typical doldrums of you're working on your paper and you're getting a bit sick of looking at the same paper over and over again. And you've talked to your supervisor, but there's something very special about taking your work into a completely new environment, completely new people, and getting completely fresh ideas on it. And that's something that the visit can do, because you're taking it not just to a new kind of set of academics, you're taking it to a new country with everything that's completely different. And so it really, when I went, I had one paper, and then when I came back, I had 2 new ones to add on to that. So the PhD itself, I got a lot of fresh ideas, and I was much more interested in it. And so it got me from being a bit bored of what I was doing to actually being a bit excited about it, which is probably as good a gift as you can get. I actually returned to Boston last week for another visit, which was all paid for by Boston University this time, which was great. And part of that was just to continue this paper, and I think that just shows that just off the back of this visit, I've met a few people who are now willing to kind of fund me to go there. The last thing is I'd like to thank the ESRC. It really has helped me. This has been a really beneficial visit for me, and it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the funding. So yeah, thank you. Genuinely mean that. It's not just a pad answer. It really has helped. Thanks.